Hey, it's Danielle from frenzyofnoise.blogspot.com, and it's Fragment Friday. And I've kind of been away for a while, had some computer issues, but I think we're going to be good to go and up and running. Fragment Friday is a meme hosted by James at booksheet.blogspot.com, and it's where you share a piece of what you're reading or something that you love. And so today I'm going to share a piece of The Maze Runner by James Dashner because today is all about James Dashner on my blog. He came to town, got to meet him. He's really awesome. So I wanted to support him and share a little piece of this book with you. And the sequel, The Scorch Trials, just came out. So if you have read this, you should get that one. If you haven't, then you should read them both. I'm just going to read from the beginning. I'm just going to start here. He began his new life standing up, surrounded by cold darkness and stale, dusty air. Metal ground against metal. A lurching shudder shook the floor beneath him. He fell down at the sudden movement and shuffled backward on his hands and feet, drops of sweat beating on his forehead despite the cool air. His back struck a hard metal wall. He slid along it until he hit the corner of the room. Sinking to the floor, he pulled his legs up tight against his body, hoping his eyes would soon adjust to the darkness. With another jolt, the room jerked upward, like an old lift in a mine shaft. So, thanks a lot for hanging out with my Fragment Friday. Have a great weekend, and don't forget to check out the Post of Awesomeness for the anniversary of my 1 year in reading young adult books. And Spooktacular's next week, so that's going to be really awesome. Alright, I'm also going to share a piece of the Scorch Trials. So, spoiler alert, obviously, if you haven't read the first one. I have not read this book yet, but I'm going to start it today, maybe in the morning. So, I'm just going to open it up to a random page and read it, and it could be really scary. So, okay. He waited, searching Jorge's face for any recognition to his outburst of strange information. But the crank showed no signs of confusion or recognition. Nothing at all. And so Thomas told him everything. What it had been like in the maze, how they'd escaped, how they thought they were safe, how it ended up being just another layer of the wicked plan. He told him about the Rat Man and the mission he'd sent them on, to survive long enough to make it 100 miles to the north, to a place he referred to as Safe Haven. He related how they'd gone down the long tunnel, been attacked by the flying silver goop, made the trek across the initial miles of their journey. He told Jorge the whole story, and the more he talked, the crazier that it seemed that he was sharing it. Yet he kept talking because he couldn't think of anything else to do. He did it with the hope that Wicked was just as much the Crank's enemy as it was theirs. He didn't mention Teresa, however. She was the only thing he left out. Whew, that was good. Sounds interesting. So I'm excited. Wow, that was good. All right, so thanks a lot for stopping by, and happy reading.